And welcome to Lakota West High School, where we have some boys lacrosse action for you here tonight. Your Lakota West Firebirds will face on the Kings Knights of the ECC. I'm Dexter Reese. I'm here with my co-analyst, Talon Tomlin. Talon, how are we feeling about this West team this year, a couple games into the season?
Yeah, the boys are 2-1. They look pretty good so far. The team is very different, as you know, from last year. A lot of young guys. But then a lot of older guys stepping into new roles. The defense is completely new, goalie completely new. As you know, Ethan Peters, the hammer, is gone. Big shoes to fill there. Kirchner's got that, but honestly, tonight, King's also looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams 2-1 coming into this game. It's been, just they've both had a loss so far. West lost to Springboro to open the season, and Kings took a loss to Milford. Both pretty solid teams. West bounced back with a win over Oak Hills and over Lebanon. So, they're optimistic about their season. Like Talon said, there's a lot of new faces, especially on the defense. New defensive coach, 3 new defensive starters. And most of the guys on that defense last year playing in college now. So there's just a lot of new faces on this team, really just all around. And yeah, I mean, it'll be a good season. This is only 4th game, second home game of the year, facing Kings. Kings solid team. These teams played a dogfight last year. West came away with a 4-2 win. Kings pretty young, especially on the offensive side. They have 3 sophomores on their attack that all score at a pretty high amount. So it should be a good game. You're seeing 3 senior defenders for the Firebirds that, despite being seniors, don't have a whole lot of experience. And it'll be a pretty solid game. So we're about to see the lineups and go through our national anthem. So we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes for the opening face-off. And we'll welcome you back here to Firebird Field. We'll see Jackson Miser for the Firebirds going up against Lee Spencer of Kings.
Jackson Miser's looked really, really good this year. He's second in the GMC with 26 face-off wins. See what he can do here.
Yeah, he's been solid. Struggled against Springboro in that first game, but McLaren Williamson over at Springboro is definitely a very good
D1
face-off
guy.
man. So Jackson been dominant in the other games this year, going up against another pretty solid guy in Lee Spencer. And first one will go Miser's way straight to Jake Zanoni.
Jake
Zanoni off
Zanoni, a
to
Division II committed to Tiffin University.
See the Firebirds settle in to their offense. See Clayton Annis check in. Just getting their offense set the way they want to. We'll see Seth Muncie come out of the box as well. And Firebirds getting a chance to go to work now. We'll see Zach Shuckman in his first game of the season. Suffered a preseason concussion, hasn't played so far.
Was it Cole Lewis that filled his spot?
We'll see him back, and we'll see Liam Deemer behind X kind of being the quarterback of this offense. So Firebirds just swinging it around. And with no shot clock, you can really take as much time as you want. You don't see a shot clock in lacrosse until college.
It's going to
And
go way
pass,
over the head.
Yep, just a little too tall for Seth Muncie, pretty short guy.
Over and
see.
back.
Yep, an over and back called. So now Firebirds get a chance to check in with their defensive guys. And King's looking for a dodge early. What's up with Bryce Campbell? With Quinn Davis now up top, he's guarded by Cooper McKnight.
Two velocity guys.
McKnight picking up a pole for the, really first time in his career. He's been a short stick midi his whole career, and then kind of needed a backup LSM option, and he's filling the role. We'll see Bryce Campbell take a dodge on Aiden Lockery and get past him. But Lockery, good job recovering, force him back outside.
Dylan Skeleton, first-year player.
Senior, he's starting, but first year playing lacrosse. Former football player, he's a athletic guy. We'll see Ben Marsh, team captain, matched up with Gavin Modesto. So King's pretty content to just roll it around. They've went for a couple dodges, haven't found much. They'll go for one here. But good defense by the Firebirds to wall it off. Davis went for that one. And maybe a little bit of an overcommit from Dylan Skelton there, but he bounces back. Good play there, forces Lucas Wolf to drop it. And then Ben Marsh gets the ball and gives it right back to his goalie, Jackson Kirchmer. Now Kirchmer with the outlet to Eli Muncie, and Muncie gets bulldozed by David Simonson, leading scorer for Kings. But that ball just rolls down. Kings lost possession. Now it's with the Firebirds. Aiden Lockery taking it up. Oh, no. Oh, Nate Macy just got put on his butt. That's the speed that Aiden Lockery brings you. Seeing the defenses play well so far. That's what we saw in this game last year. Firebirds came away with a 4-2 win. Shuckman going right down, and 2 flags down.
Looks like it clipped him in the head.
Yeah, Ben Lockwood he pushed him down, and then looked like he pushed his head down too. So we'll see if the referees maybe call both of those or if they're just going to go for one. But regardless of that, we'll put the Firebirds man up. So it'll be a cross check on Lockwood for Kings. So that'll be 1 minute man up for the Firebirds. Looking to break the seal on this game. We've got about 8.5 left. No score so far, but extra man opportunity for the Firebirds. Probably see them send it around the formation a couple times and then try and run a play, get a good look on a shot. A little bit of a low pass from Lockery, and Annis couldn't haul it in. Nearly rolls out of bounds, but Clayton able to save it. You can also see Jackson Miser out there on this man-up unit. Annis fakes a pass, and it's to Cooper Corcoran. Or excuse me, can't quite tell who that is.
I think that was Corcoran.
Cooper was maybe behind the net. Regardless, it will be a goal for the Firebirds. Lockwood will come out of the box, get back to even. That'll be Liam Deemer on the goal, so that'll be his 6th goal of the season. Brings him to most goals on the team. He was tied with Cooper Corcoran. So Firebirds take a 1-0 lead, take advantage of that man-up opportunity. We'll go back to the X. Miser and Spencer going at it. Miser wins it forward, tries to get the ball, drops his stick, and it's picked up by 19 Liam Crone. So now Kings trying to get an established offensive look. Couldn't get much going last time. The Firebirds defense played strong. Good communication, some good switches. Did just what they needed to. See Bryce Campbell hold it for a while. Playing a little two-man game with David Simonson, and Simonson decides to... Oh, wow! He took Danny Bellergeau up top.
Jakes was a little confused there. I don't know if he thought that he passed it off, but he looks like he let off of him, and then which created enough space for the shot.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a miscommunication for the Firebirds there defensively. Cannot let David Simonson get a free shot. He's the leading scorer on Kings, his 12th goal of the year now. So right back to the X. Kings went down, but very quick bounce back to bring it back to even. So we'll see Miser and Spencer go at it again. Miser, no problem. That one traps it in his stick and flips it back to himself. And he's just running right down the lane. Passes it off. Now it's with Deemer. See Jaden Cicluna check in out of the box. See Miser run off. Oh, and he'll switch his stick. Just get that face-off stick out of his hands. They tend to be a little bent from how much they press into the ground, so switch to his midi stick. He'll get some offensive looks. Now Shuckman has it. Thought about a shot, but passes off to Miser. Cicluna will reverse it, give a look to Miser, and he'll shoot. And looked like it went wide.
In the crease.
I think it'll be goalie interference. So I went in and hit the goalie's stick. That ball went out of bounds. It'll be Firebird ball, so Kings on the clear, loses control. Firebirds another chance on offense. See them bring some subs out of the box. Start play. Cicluna bringing it from the top left corner. It's pretty slow-paced offense so far. There haven't been a whole lot of fast break opportunities. Deemer takes a dodge, draws a slide, gets past both, and puts it in the top shelf. Liam Deemer.
What a snipe.
With another goal.
I mean, just like you said, Dexter, really the quarterback of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, he's the guy who plays behind the goal, and he took that dodge from back there. and even drew a slide, but it just kind of lazy slides from the Kings defense. Gave him an easy shot wrapping around. So able to get his second, give West back the lead just a little over halfway through this first quarter. See if Kings can answer quick like they did last time. Taking a while to get this face-off set up here. See the face-off men go down, so should be any second now. There you go. And Miser will win that one back his way again, get his own ground ball. Got to watch out. Got some attackmen coming up behind him, but he gets past. Get a touch and then settle in, get in the offensive guys that the Firebirds want to see. Try and build this lead. So we'll see Cicluna take it all the way around, guarded by Campbell. He passes up to Shuckman. Shuckman, the one more pass to Annis was a little low.
Ripped out.
Now Annis, little pump fake there. Trying to get the best shot, and Shuckman takes a shot, and it's saved by Reyes. It's good to see Clayton Annis not settle for a shot there. You know, he kind of has filled that Noah Dean role from last season. You got a midi who can, you know, shoot on the run, got a good step down shot, but both of them, you know, they know that they have the shooting ability and they're not afraid to rip it, but sometimes it's better to just hold that shot, find a better one later in the possession, and a nice look from Kings there, and he goes down. They'll call
Pushing the back. Yeah.
loose ball push, I guess, so it'll stay with Kings. Looked like just a good check, and then the ball came out of his stick like he was trying to shoot, and it just went straight to Kirchmer, but Kings will get another opportunity there.
I mean, honestly, the West defense does look really, really good. They're really early to their slides, which is honestly helping them here because then they're able to collapse 2-on-1, and then that guy Rico's back in.
See Danny Bellergeau, he's been pretty aggressive on the hands here. This West defense isn't. Oh, wow. And a rusty gate from Ben Marsh. Nice play. And he'll just drop it in Jackson Kirchmer's crease. Nice check from Ben Marsh.
Got a little fancy there.
That'll be on his highlight reel at the end of this season. And Kirchmer will give it to him, and he'll walk it up. Firebirds trying to set up the clear. And nice job by Zach Shuckman running up towards the midline to get that ball. Didn't want to have any kind of violation. Got to get over into the box, which is about that 30-yard line, or else you'll get a failure to advance penalty, and it'll give the ball to the other team. Both these teams been methodical on offense. We haven't really seen very much fast pace. It's been half-field offense so far. Ball back with Deemer. He already has 2 goals. Guarded by freshman Evan McElhaney. And a skip pass to Jack Davis. Davis to Shuckman. Shuckman wanted to find a window for a shot, but couldn't quite. Now it's with Deemer again. He'll reverse it back to Corcoran. Firebirds just trying to find someone who's willing to take a dodge here. See if it's Deemer. He sizes up Nate Macy. Got a short stick matchup. Or actually, that.
Seth Muncy.
Yeah, it is Seth Muncy. And Shuckman takes another shot, saved by Reyes.
Oh,
it's knocked out by Corcoran. Finds
good
it right in
find.
front. Wow,
Nice.
great pass, and it's already a hat trick for Liam Deemer. Assist goes to Cooper Corcoran there. And that's just the hustle there. Ball's loose in front. A lot of guys might just give that to the goalie. You know, you assume he's going to get that, but no problem for Corcoran just running up, pick up the ball.
Looks like the Kings goalie wants something called there. He's over there crashing out a little bit.
Yeah, might have wanted a goalie interference, but didn't really look like he had control of the ball. It looked like he was trying to go down and clamp it, but Corcoran just got there first and scooped the ball out from under him, so that'll take the Firebird lead to 3-1. All 3 goals for West scored by Liam Deemer. The one for Kings scored by David Simonson. So Miser been dominant at the X so far. Spencer's only won 1, but he'll win that one.
Jinxed him.
Yep, I guess so. See, us announcers just tend to do that. You know, we say a guy's doing good, and then he loses a face-off. Then I feel like it's my fault. So Kings really got to get their offense going. They have a strong attack unit. You know, guys that can really score the ball. You've got Lucas Wolf. He has 7 goals. David Simonson, obviously, he has the 1 goal today. He has 12 on the year. But they've been kind of going through the middies. See if they can find a look here for Gavin Modesto. He'll pass off. They just really have not gotten much going off the slides, and it's just because of things like that. That's a nice switch there for the Firebirds. See Aiden Lockery come up. Now we'll see Lucas Wolf try and take him. That's an attackman on a midi. And hits the outside of the goal.
Bad take there. No angle shot.
Yep, with the right hand going towards the baseline on that right side. Just kind of ill-advised. Oh, and we'll see Danny Bellergeau go down. Couldn't quite get the ball, and now Lockery thought he maybe would have had numbers, but Kings gets back. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Now Lockwood has it. Kings trying to get it going in transition. It's with Campbell now, and they will get their offensive possession. And just neither team looking to push it here, but right there they will. Wide open down the lane, and just no defense. Quinn Davis just goes right to the lane. Just no slide comes, and that's where the Firebird defense has to be more aggressive in that spot. You know, Kings had numbers, but Firebirds just got to be a little smarter there. Slide to the ball. Never want to let a guy get an open shot right in the middle there.
Got to put a body on him.
So Quinn Davis's goal bring the deficit for Kings back down to 1. Under a minute left. See if the Firebirds can add one more or if Kings can tie it up. Referee checking out Jackson Miser's stick. Looks like it's okay. Go for the faceoff. Miser wins the clamp, but swings it forward, and it's picked up by Will Kimple. So Kings with a chance to bring this game back even. You know, fell down 3-1. Time's running out, about 25 seconds left. And he goes and outside on the shot for Nate Macy. Simonson wanted another shot, but good defense by the Firebirds will reject him. Kimple goes. It's saved by Kirchmer. And now Davis with it as time expiring. And that'll be the end of your first quarter. So Firebirds up 3-2 after the first 12 minutes. We'll be back with you in just a couple moments for your second quarter action. We'll bring you back for the second quarter. So Kings will
Okay.
get called for face-off violation. So Firebirds with a chance here extend their lead. And Liam Deemer really been the main factor for West so far.
They have two high caliber guys, him and Corcoran. They kind of mirror off each other.
Yeah, they do. They play really well together. Been playing together for a long time, both juniors. Just both know where each other are going to be all the time. Get good passes. Corcoran has the ball now. Haven't really seen him take a dodge. Firebirds just swinging it around. Now it's with Annis. Bringing it all the way around. Gives it to Lockery up top. Now over to Miser. Miser guarded by Nate Macy.
Looks like Miser's going to go.
Take it down to the outside, and kind of an ill-advised shot there. That was a little far out, and
just better placement.
Right to Reyes' stick, but good defense by Aiden Lockery to get the ball back to the Firebirds. They could have had numbers if they pushed it, but they're okay to settle back into that half-field offense. Even though this one might feel a little slow-paced, it's already almost matched in scoring the last time these teams matched up. Oh, and a nice bounce shot by Cooper Corcoran just goes a little high, but ball will remain with the Firebirds. Deemer was closest to it when it went out of bounds. And high pass from Lockery. Tried to find Clayton Annis, but luckily Jackson Miser there to scoop it back up. The shot from Miser, the left hand. A little slow on that one, saved by Reyes again. Oh, and the ball is dropped by Evan McElhaney, the freshman. And Corcoran looked like he wanted to go, but nice decision, good awareness. Didn't get the ball knocked out of his stick. And we'll see Jackson Miser check out and Seth Muncie come in from the box.
It's been all West so far.
Pretty much just in the second quarter, they've had the ball basically the whole time. 3 minutes have elapsed, and Kings hasn't really gotten an offensive possession. Firebirds content to just swing it around, try and find the best look. Deemer wants another one. He gets to the middle and passes out, balls down. Picked up by Nate Macy. And Macy's running. He's got numbers. It's a 4-on-3 fast break. And the pass to number 2. Lucas Wolf is saved. And then Wolf gets back and gets the goal. That'll bring us all tied back up.
Just an unfortunate rebound right there.
Yep. Every sport has its luck aspects, and that one didn't go the Firebirds' way.
Firebird fans, pay attention. This is the important one. The deadline is soon approaching for the spring program. I say again, the deadline is soon approaching for the spring program. Get your pictures in the
So goal by Lucas Wolf there brings us back to 3-3. A little over a quarter of the way through this second quarter. See if Miser can win another face-off. See Lockery and Zanoni on his wings, but it's won by Lee Spencer. Might have had a chance to go quick. Not quite sure what happened there. Not sure if it was a shot or just a...
Ooh. Good pass. Maybe sun in the eyes.
Oh, and They called the timeout. They'll say Kings got it off. I don't know about that one. I think they saw the defensive effort coming around to check the ball away, and it did. But Kings will get the timeout off before they lose the ball, so it'll be Kings possession when we're back with you in just a moment. And we'll return back. Kings gets a timeout off before they lose the ball. See the Kings JV guys getting near their game coming up after this one.
You don't really see that. Usually it's the JV playing before the varsity, but
switch the times
yeah.
around today. There might be some storms later, so both coaches just wanted to make sure their varsity squads got their game. Oh, and a big slide comes from Ben Marsh, but no coverage on the backside. That shot by Dane Singer went wide. Got to be careful about that if you're West. You don't want to give good shooters a look. Singer, not much of an offensive guy. So West gets away with one there. Pass no good. There's a scrum forward on the ground picked up by Singer. Now it's with Davis. He has one goal already today. We'll see if Lucas Wolf can get his second. And
was that in?
Oh, they'll say it went in.
I don't know if that went in.
I mean, it was off the post, but looked like it might have bounced off the inside of the post. So Lucas Wolf will get his second goal of the day. 4-3 Kings. Already a higher scoring game today than it was when these teams played last season. So Firebirds got to bounce back on the offensive end. Just all their goals have felt, it's been slow-paced for both these teams on the offensive end, but just got to find a good dodge, and Lee Spencer will win another face-off. It was all Jackson Miser early, but Lee Spencer settling in.
Have some competition.
And Wolf trying to go again. He's guarded by Skelton. And gets the ball out.
Eli Muncie.
See Nate Karstens, the freshman midi, stumbling around, but keeps possession. He has it back again. He's guarded by Eli Muncie. Feed back to behind the goal. Modesto guarded by Ben Marsh. Kings trying to widen their lead even more. And a pass right in front. And that was Bryce Campbell. And there was Dylan Skelton's, lacrosse youth showing, only his first year. You cannot let your offensive player get between you and the goal as a defender.
It's Campbell's second goal of the year.
So it'll be 5-3 Kings over the Firebirds now. And that's just a teachable moment for Skeleton. Saw him head right over to talk to Coach Manning, the defensive coach for the Firebirds. And Coach Manning really just preaching team defense this year. He doesn't want to focus on the individual matchups. He wants the team to be sound defensively, good with the fundamentals, and he's teaching his new guy the fundamentals right there. And that'll be a timeout called by Coach Reed for the Firebirds, not liking how things are looking for his team right now. So it'll be Firebird ball up at the 50 when we're back with you in just a moment. We'll bring you back Firebird ball. Seth Muncie starts with it. Firebirds need to find a spark on offense. Only 3 goals, and all 3 of them were in that first quarter. They've gone 6 minutes into the second quarter without a goal.
Here we go.
Maybe had a look there. Oh, and Seth Muncie misses the catch, but saves it from going out of bounds. Nice effort from him.
Oh, nice hit there.
No flag. That could hear the helmets maybe collide, but they'll say it was a clean hit on Zach Shuckman. Now Clayton Annis on some, and it'll be a moving pick on the Firebirds.
It's probably one of the most annoying things to be called in lacrosse.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good when you're an offensive player. And
good save.
Heard it from a spectator here. Got to stop ball. Just leaving guys wide open on the back end. That was Quinn Davis with a wide open shot, but Kirchmer stands tall in the goal. He's been good this year. Had big shoes to fill with Ethan Peters' graduation.
Big firefighter guy now.
And that'll be
no touch.
Failure to advance. Just seeing a lot of standing around for the Firebirds there.
I think they were a little confused.
Yeah. So now the error by the Firebirds in the clear will lead to another Kings possession. This started off, ball was with the Firebirds the whole time. Now Kings can feel the momentum tipping back their way. Held the Firebirds scoreless so far in the second quarter. Firebirds definitely want to get a stop here. Do not want to let themselves go down 3.
Good stick.
I'll say it was a shot. It looked almost like a pass to me.
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to feed it to that guy in the middle, but
Refs say otherwise.
They'll call a shot. Or no, he'll change his mind. It'll be Firebird ball. So we'll see Eli Muncie take it. Passes it off to Ben Marsh. Now, Firebirds need to be a little bit more urgent in the clearing game this time. And we'll see some guys come out of the box. See Jackson Miser, and pass is high going towards him, and it's right back to Kings. And now with Lucas Wolf on the offensive end. Simonson gets past his man, has an opportunity, but a good trail check.
Danny.
That was Danny Bellergeau. First year as a varsity starter. Got a lot of minutes in JV last year, a lot of time to develop. Making a good play there. So now Firebirds have 3 minutes. Try and get something going on the offensive end. And there are numbers for the Firebirds. Miser, step down shot goes wide. And I don't know, if I'm Miser, I think maybe you take it down a little more, try and draw a slide and then dump off, get a better look. But, you know, it was a solid shot, probably about 12 yards out. Now it's with Annis up top.
Oh.
And just poor spacing from the Firebirds there. Miser and Annis pretty close together. And then
ducked down from that one.
Annis just kind of chucked the ball right at him and caught Miser off guard, just ducked out of the way. We'll see the freshman Patrick Vargas in the game for the Firebirds. So Firebirds couldn't cash in on their last offensive chance. Like I said earlier, you don't want to fall into a 3-goal deficit. Strong defense. Got it over to Dane Singer on the doorstep, but couldn't get the goal. Now see Jack Davis coming out, and the pass just a little too strong and high again from Kirchmer. And it's saved back in.
Might be on Kings there. A little. I mean, he shoved Corcoran.
We'll see something get called.
What?
It'll be an illegal body check on Jackson Chapel.
So
the Firebirds will go man up. This is a big chance for West. And it looks like it'll be a Firebird timeout. Going into this man up chance, Coach Reed wanting to make sure that they have a good play drawn up with 1:48 left to draw this deficit a little closer. All right, so Firebirds with a minute man up. got to get something going on offense. It's with Corcoran now. He has an assist on the day, no goals though. Firebirds, the whole minute penalty. They've got time to set up whatever they want. Just swinging it around, trying to get a feel for the Kings defense. Kings not really giving the box and one look. More of a 5-man rotation. Not playing the guy back at X. Shuckman takes it right in, spins off, and
Outside.
Ball goes off the outside of the net. And a long pass from Reyes, nearly to the stick of his guy, and a nice trail check by Lockery. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Firebird ball. And I guess it'll go back even. So Firebirds not able to capitalize on their man-up opportunity. Ticking down towards the end of this first half. Firebirds down 2, definitely want to get a goal going into the locker room, pick up some momentum. And a big swim from Shuckman. He loses it. And ball rolling out of bounds. And it will head out of bounds. So Kings 14 seconds. Just try and get something going, and doesn't look like they'll push it too hard. Content to just take this 5-3 lead straight into halftime. See Reyes chuck it down the field as the horn sounds for the end of your first half. So it'll be Firebirds 3, Knights 5. We'll be back with you in 10 minutes for the second half of action. We're back. 24 minutes to go in this game. Firebirds down 5-3.
Hopefully they talked it over and they're ready to go. Jake Zanoni with it.
It's a little windy here at Firebird Field today.
Sun also just beaming right in our face.
Yep, and it's doing that for the players too. Gotta imagine that's having an impact. You know, not just the heat, but also, you know, trying to catch a ball. It's not easy when the sun is right in your eyes. Right to the middle. That shot goes off wide. That one by Aiden Lockery. Annis goes right up trying to get a look. No good on that catch by Lockery, but Firebirds are able to pick it back up. And that shot by Clayton Annis goes top shelf. His first goal.
His fourth goal of the season.
So nice one by Clayton Annis. His ability to shoot on the run is really big for this team. You know, set a pick for him and he can shoot coming right off of it. So Firebirds able to draw just a little closer. 1 goal difference between these two teams now. Miser wins the clamp, but now there's a scrum for the ball and it's picked up by Kings. Nice job there by Liam Crone.
Nice job.
And a good job by Ben Marsh, too, to keep his man Lucas Wolf away from the ball. It'll roll out of bounds. It'll stay with Kings, but nice job by Marsh to prolong that play. Don't give Kings a, fast break transition look. Now it's up with Kimple. Vargas on the field, guarding Singer. Now we'll see Kimple go for a dodge, guarded by Muncie. He gets some space. The slide comes from Cooper McKnight. Tries to work his way back to the middle. Can't do it. He passes off. It's dropped by Wolf.
Yeah, we'll have to agree that is a moving pick.
Maybe heard some of the fans calling for it.
Whoa! Whoa!
And a big hit and
nothing?
No foul. No, they'll call a loose ball push.
Still, not enough. Throw the flag.
Yeah, that looked like a cross check to me. Hands way out apart for that Kings player, but can see Ben Marsh yelling a little bit. I don't think it was at the refs, but just can hear a little upset in his voice.
Team captain Ben Marsh.
Pass from Kirchmer goes between Annis and Schuckman. Schuckman comes out with it, trying to tie this game back up. Swings it over to Corcoran. Corcoran pump fake spin move, loses the ball. Schuckman gets it and tries a quick shot, maybe trying to get Reyes, a little off guard, but shot goes wide and Kings will win the race to the end line. So now the Knights take it back down. That's Singer. So now Kings setting it up. Little hidden ball trick doesn't trick anyone for West. Davis kept that one. Now Karstens has it in that top right. Modesto wanting to take a run at Dylan Skelton, but he'll pass it off.
It's going to try
That's with
Ben
Wolf.
Marsh
Wolf
again.
takes a screen and can't tell if it was saved or just landed a little short, but nice outlet by Jackson Kirchmer, and now Jake Zanoni
The little
running
move
down,
there.
pass to Shuckman, and good job by Kings getting back on defense, keeping away any fast break opportunities for the Firebirds. Seth Muncie taking it all the way down to goal line extended. Getting a little closer.
Is that Braylon Peters on the sideline?
I believe that is Braylon Peters. Oh, there's a flag down. I guess it'll be on Kings.
Sorry, it's kind of random. Last thing I would expect to see at a lacrosse game is Braylon Peters, but guess he's here.
So there will be a flag thrown, I guess, a cross check, something like that. But it's drawn by Seth Muncie.
I don't think West has been man down all game, so
Yeah, no penalties on the Firebirds.
pretty
This
impressive.
is the third on Kings. The ref's having a long conversation here. And looks like they do have everything figured out, so we'll get the verdict from our head referee here. It'll be a slash on number 5, Quinn Davis.
1 minute penalty against King. This is what Firebirds made up for 1 minute.
So Firebirds with a minute. Try and bring this game back tied. Down 1. They've looked a little sloppy on man up so far. See what they can do. They've got 2 guys in the middle of the formation here. Got to see if they try and set some picks for each other, get open. Or Clayton Annis can just rip it. But that shot goes wide. Shuckman there to get the backup. Shuckman goes straight in. Back up top for Annis. Annis to Corcoran. Corcoran rips. That one goes wide.
So Cole got a stick on that.
Here the Kings coaches screaming in some instructions for their man down unit. Shuckman gives it over to Deemer. Deemer up top to Annis. Annis wide again. So Firebirds had 3 shots on this man-up chance. None of them been on cage. Probably got about 1 more chance. And Annis, third time not the charm there. Misses again.
See if we can get a 4th time. No.
And Shuckman will just do it himself.
Well, welcome back.
Oh, and they'll say he was in the crease.
Violation, no goal. Turnover on play, King ball.
Not totally sure what's happening right now. Ball's dead. And they'll restart play. Gavin Modesto comes up, gets the ball.
Oh, yeah!
My!
Oh,
A huge
Come
hit from
on.
Ben Marsh. And flags fly.
you gotta let him play there.
That was a big hit. Might have got the helmet. And another flag will fly.
Maybe for talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if someone had something to say or what.
Captain Ben in the box.
And that was a big hit. Set the tone for sure. That was definitely a hospital pass from the Kings player. He floated it up to his guy and got him crushed. Ref's talking it over. There are 2 flags down. I'm going to assume one is for some kind of unsportsmanlike or something.
Clip that up on Huddle.
Still talking. Not sure what the refs are discussing. Little fun from our PA operator playing some Jeopardy music. Looks like the refs do have it figured out eventually. So we'll see. All right, so it'll be a full-time penalty. So that'll be 2 penalties on Ben Marsh, 1 a body check to the head, so that'll be a full-time penalty. So even if Kings scores, West will stay man down. And 2 penalties will usually send 2 players off, even if they're on the same guy. But I don't know if they'll combine the time on the penalties or if they'll just have that, unsportsmanlike conduct down so that if Marsh gets another, and it'll be over and back by King. So a break for West there, and got to get down. Want to hold the ball as long as you can. Shuckman getting shoved in the back, and Firebirds fans not happy at all. I mean, that was shoved right to that neck area. And the shot from Simonson goes wide. See Jack Davis book it off the field, trying to get the LSM on for the Firebirds. McKnight booking it. And it'll be a goal for Quinn Davis.
It's his second of the night.
Easy step down shot there. Firebirds just get caught in the sub game. Probably should have just left Jack Davis in instead of trying to run him off. That puts you in a 6-on-4 situation, and that is not what you're looking for. And normally you would see Ben Marsh come back in after that penalty, but since the refs deemed it was to the head of the Kings player, it's a full-time serving penalty. So Kings could score as many times as they wanted in this minute and wouldn't change anything as far as Marsh's time in the box. And 2 Kings players fall over each other. And Zanoni tries to pass it. Saved by Shuckman. Nice job there. So now Firebirds just definitely want to value the ball. Don't give Kings another chance on their man up. Kings not pushing it too hard. Kind of surprised. Usually you'll see a team double the ball when they're man up on defense, but they're just kind of letting the Firebirds run the timeout. I mean, with how slow the Firebirds offense has been today, I mean, you feel pretty good with a 2-goal lead at this point in the game. Annis takes it down the alley and probably will not see any kind of shot. And say he stepped out of bounds, so Kings with a little time left. So Kings bringing it back down. We'll see Reed Carlson check in for the Firebirds defensively. Ben Marsh back in the game, so, or excuse me, Ben still in the box. That's Danny Bellergeau, confusing the 7 and 17. Simonson has a run at Bellergeau, goes off his teammate's helmet, and that one, oh, kept in bounds by Lucas Wolf. Nice job by him. Good hustle, keeps the ball alive for his team. And a nice shot
that wasn't
by
a
Lucas
shot.
Wolf. Goes right into the top of the
Slowly
cage.
running away with it here.
Yep, that'll be the biggest lead of the day for the Knights.
Kings goal by number 2, Lucas Wolf.
7-4, and that penalty cost the Firebirds 2 goals.
And it's the final from Great American Ballpark. Boston Red Sox 3, Cincinnati Reds nothing.
Ooh. Just heard from our PA announcer. Reds took a season opening loss. Tough scene.
Still gonna go get our free conies though.
Kings just winding the clock down. Game's not out of reach for West yet. Only down 3. Plenty of time. Still, 15 minutes in this game. But this offense just really been struggling. And that's not going to help. Just total miscommunication. No defense from the Firebirds. Quinn Davis just takes it right to the doorstep. Beats, I believe, Patrick Vargas on that one. Firebirds definitely need to find something on offense here. They'll need to double their goal total pretty quick here if they want to get back in this game. It's picked up by Cooper McKnight. Someone has to get open for him. It's Jackson Miser. Miser will give it to Clayton Annis. Miser will check out for Seth Muncie. This Kings defense has been really stout today, not getting beat on their dodges, disciplined on their slides. Firebirds just not been able to get much going. Aiden Lockery trying to create something for himself there. Little fadeaway shot saved by Reyes. Now picked up by Crone going down, and he'll lose the ball. Whoa, oh my gosh.
Him.
Just saw a headlock.
Hot mic from Todd there.
Oh my gosh.
It's like they think that's what, his second hot mic of the game?
Todd likes to be heard. That's okay. He likes giving his input. That was, I don't even know what to say happened there.
He'll probably be fishing in the neighborhood pond later to calm down.
30-second holding penalty on Liam Crone. They'll call it a hold there. There actually is no penalty in lacrosse for a headlock. They don't really have a name for that.
Shocked they didn't see a little scrum there.
Yeah, I definitely could see there was some talking.
Usually, you get put in a headlock, you'd be pretty upset about that, but guess not.
So Firebirds 30-second man up. I mean, if there's any time to get a spark going on offense, it's right now.
Absolutely.
Has to be quick though. Can maybe swing it around one time. Miser gives it to Corcoran. And Firebirds, you know, they have outside shooters. Shuckman's a good shooter. Most of the guys are good, but they don't really have the shooting specialist like they have, you know, last year with Brody Herman. You know, his whole role is just to tee up and take a step down shot. That shot saved by Reyes again. He's had a nice day, but I jinxed him. Bad pass goes straight out of bounds.
Second jinx of the game.
It's okay. I only mind if I'm jinxing West. So Firebirds don't capitalize on their man up chance. Just need something. Just been a little sloppy. They've been a second half team most of the year, but struggling in this second half. They did really all their damage in that first quarter. Have only had one goal since then. Shuckman trying to get something going. Shoots, goes wide. It's just a lot of standing still off ball. There's not a whole lot of plays being ran. It's just
Coaching partially to blame for that.
yeah, definitely got to get some plays in from the sideline. That pass goes awry. That mistake wasn't coaching. That's just got to have good passes. Granted, guy trying to get that pass was.
Oh,
wow.
Nice move, Jake.
Jake Zanoni with an over-the-head check to end that third quarter. So Kings builds a substantial lead. 12 minutes to go when we're back. Firebirds down 4.
On the clock, Kings leads at 8-4.
So we enter the fourth quarter. 12 minutes to go. Firebirds trying to get rid of a 4-goal deficit. Offense been sputtering today. So it'll take a big effort. So that first quarter hat trick from Liam Deemer. Saw a goal from Clayton Annis, and otherwise just been silent on the offensive end. Meanwhile, Kings picked it up on offense there in that third quarter. Looked good, built a lead. Ball goes straight up in the air. Little confusion. It'll be a timeout called by Kings. Definitely a little hectic first face-off there, so Kings able to settle it down, get a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we'll bring you back. Quick timeout by Kings starting that fourth quarter. Firebirds just need possession, need some good looks. Kings probably going to see them in this fourth quarter just pretty much wind time down. Want to burn time off the clock. Don't give West a whole lot of looks on offense.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
They'll take a dodge there. Pass all the way across the field was pretty accurate. Quinn Davis with the shot, not on goal.
Looking for his fourth goal of the night.
He's had a good day.
Velocity guy.
Kings trying to get a look in front, and it'll be crease violation by the Knights. So going the Firebirds' way, and if they want to turn it around, pretty much has to be this possession. See Zanoni trying to take it all the way up. Passes it to Corcoran. And looks like Corcoran will be coming out of the box. So Firebirds just trying to mix something up, get one of their best players a look on a midi at some point. Firebirds just swinging it around. Clicking towards 10 minutes to go. With how slow they've been on offense, they got to take a dodge soon, got to get a goal if they want a chance in this game.
Ooh,
gives it to Davis, but it's saved by Reyes. Saved again. And it has just been a nice job by Logan Reyes in cage today. Made a up-close save on Jack Davis's shot, and then rebound went straight to Cooper Corcoran, and he saved that shot too.
Very windy.
It has been. Gotta wonder if that's affected a couple passes today for both teams. Just comes in quick gusts, so might catch a guy off guard. And Kings setting right back up, just winding time off. Just not a whole lot going on right now.
No, not at all.
Kings just content to wind the clock down. Firebirds not pressing out on them too hard.
Taking the safe route to the dub. Take by Bryce.
Whoa. Diving around the crease. And there's a flag down. Guess it'll be on West. That'll be on Danny Bellergeau.
Poor Danny.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I saw the Kings guy go to the ground, but I mean, it looked like he dove, trying to get around the crease. And
Refs are just making it up.
oh, wow. And they'll say that was to the head? I guess, bro.
Making it up.
1 minute flag from the head against the West. 1 minute non-releasable penalty. We do that up for you.
So that'll be another non-releasable penalty. And if Kings gets a couple goals here, that might be the nail in the coffin for the Firebirds. Kings taking advantage of their man-down chances so far. No good on that first shot, though. Kings not, too keen in a shot. I mean, they'll take one if it's there. That one just goes off the pipe. Picked back up by Kings. But, I mean, they're okay to, be cautious, get the look they want, because the more time comes off the clock, the less likely it is that West will make any kind of comeback. And that one is good from Lucas Wolf. That'll make it 9-4.
Man.
Kings over West.
Not what we were expecting.
Yeah, not what we were expecting coming into this game. Firebirds took a big win over Oak Hills earlier this week.
Next game, Tuesday, April 7th at Sycamore, 5:30 and 7:15. It's home game, Thursday, April 26th versus Mason.
So what, they don't have a game for over spring break?
I'm sure the players aren't too heartbroken about that one. So, face-off won by Miser. And the ref in his way.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. Jeez, man. Tough look. I mean, that impacted the play too. Miser
had to call timeout.
Trying to get away, and ref's in his way. Can't get up the field. But West will burn a timeout. So down 5. Just a little under 7 minutes to go. Got to get something going right now if they want any chance. All right, we're back here, Firebird Stadium, West down 4-9 to the Kings Knights. And Cooper Corcoran takes that ball, and he's just going to take it all the way to the offensive end. Firebirds want to get something going. It might start with him. He will take a dodge. Solid defense played there, though, by Ben Lockwood.
Oh, nice roll.
And West only has 5 guys on the
Yeah.
field right now.
Another coaching. Oh!
Wow. Penalty will be called on Kings there. Hate to see that. Five men on the field. Got a whole guy just sitting on the sideline trying to make a comeback. That's a little.
Well, that's coaching. Coaching's got to realize.
If you always have a coach running the box.
Not West.
Last year you saw that Coach Vanny, but
nor Vanny or Cash this year.
Yeah, lots of coaching changes for the Firebirds, losing your offensive and defensive coordinator. Been hard to navigate. See the verdict from the ref. So that'll be a cross check. It'll be number 5, Quinn Davis. He's had a nice day today. So
4
Firebirds
goals, couple assists.
Down 5. 5 points in lacrosse can happen pretty quick, but not when your offense is looking like this. That's another missed shot. Corcoran rips. No good on that shot. And picked up by Kings going the other way. And timeout called by Kings. Want to make sure they get a settled possession to wind off the rest of that man down. So we'll be back with you about 5.5 minutes left here in this game.
You can't really freelance in Division 1 like high school.
And wow, Reyes taking it all the way up. Oh my.
Clock him.
Oh, thought that one was in for a second. That That would have been
Kirchberg could have easily
a
blown
clip.
that kid up.
Oh, man. That was... I cannot believe that West just let
Yeah.
Logan Reyes go all the way.
Usually you only see that in like summer.
Yeah, I mean, if that happens in a spring game, usually the word from coaches is hit him as hard as you can. And Kimple took that shot just a little off. Heard my guy Talon here talking when we came back about you can't really freelance at this level of lacrosse. You know, it's okay when you're younger, but you got to get some plays called in.
Especially at the high school level.
Yep. And that one will be another goal, that time to Will Kimple. So, Kings 10-4 lead.
Folks, don't forget, about 20 minutes after this Regardless University will take the field. Please stick around. In the meantime, concession stand will be open. So everybody say hello.
Firebirds came out strong in this game and just completely died off. They were up 3-1. But since that 3-1 lead, Kings has gone on a 9-1 run. As we tick towards 4 minutes to go, definitely feel any kind of life sucked away from the Firebirds.
That guy's down low. You got to play body.
If you start getting around the crease, and coaches, especially knowing Coach Manning, he doesn't want any kind of stick checks being thrown or anything. He just wants play the hips, keep him away from the crease, and a spin move drops his defender.
2 ankles taken today.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I believe that's Dylan Skelton. He'll come off for a penalty after that play. Or no, though. It looks like. I'm sure see a couple guys coming off. It will be a penalty on Dylan Skelton for pushing the back. So that'll be a 30-second technical penalty. Kings a chance to extend their lead. That shot comes no good. Another shot saved that time by Kirchmer.
Looking for his 5th goal.
Quinn Davis definitely had a nice day. See Kirchmer just chuck it deep. That was actually on goal. Grabbed by Reyes.
Ooh, you call that? Yeah.
See a loose ball push called on West. So Kings just a little time left to get their 3rd win of the season. Move them to 2-0 and out of conference play. That one's saved by Kirchmer. He'll throw it deep. And weird pass picked up by Kirchmer, and Kirchmer will just launch it again. Straight out of bounds. I was thinking it's funny when you see this from goalies later in games when they're, losing, and they just don't really
Care.
they don't really feel like
Participating anymore.
just chuck it down the field, get the ball out of their stick. Apologize for our technical difficulty there for a sec. We're back. Psych. If you want to guess on what's happening right now, it's the same thing that's been happening the whole fourth quarter. Kings is swinging the ball around.
Got it.
So you'll get this exciting view for the rest of the game here. That'll be a crease violation on Kings. Only a minute left. Don't worry, I don't think you're going to miss a whole lot here. Man!
1 minute.
Never mind.
You missed something. Sorry, guys. David Simonson just blew up his man.
Eli Muncie. Poor guy.
It's a little OD. Minute left. You're up by 6. Come on, man. Let him have the ball.
I'm going to stop the clock with 59 seconds left.
We contact to the head. 2 minutes, full time. I mean, that's the type of hit that, closer game might get you ejected, but I don't think they care.
Bro, why would he...
Timeout called. Trying to mount a improbable comeback. 59 seconds. Never say never. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, 50 seconds left. We'll see what Coach Reed had in his sleeve. It involved passing the ball around. Just not a lot of off-ball movement for the Firebirds today. That ball batted down. Picked up by Reyes as we tick towards the end of this one. It'll be Kings 10, West 4. That'll be the
Launch it, yep.
end of this contest. We'll call it there. So Firebirds fall 4-10. We'll be back with you next time for some more lacrosse action here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.